Welcome back to SpeakWise Podcast, your daily place to improve your English through stories, real conversations, and natural listening practice. If you're enjoying these lessons, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a new episode. Every lesson brings you one step closer to understanding English like a native speaker. Now, let's begin. Have you ever watched a movie in English and understood almost everything? But then, a native speaker started talking in real life. And suddenly, everything sounded too fast. You caught a few words, maybe one sentence. Then, everything became one long sound. You started wondering, are they really speaking English? Or is it just me? If you've ever felt that way, you're not alone. Many English learners understand English in textbooks. Many understand slow English lessons. But when native speakers talk naturally, they feel completely lost. Why? Is it because native speakers use difficult vocabulary? No. Is it because they speak perfect grammar? No. The real reason is much simpler. Native speakers don't speak one word at a time. They connect words. They shorten sounds. They change pronunciation. And today, you're going to learn how to understand them, not by listening harder, but by listening smarter. Take a deep breath. Relax. Today, you don't need to understand every word. You only need to understand the message. Let's begin today's story. It is a beautiful Saturday morning. The sun is shining. The air is cool and fresh. Emma arrives at the SpeakWise Conversation Club carrying a small backpack. She smiles as she walks toward the entrance. Michael is already waiting outside. Good morning, Emma. Good morning. You look excited today. Emma laughs. I am. What are we doing today? Michael smiles. Today, we're leaving the classroom. Emma looks surprised. Really? Michael nods. We're going somewhere much more interesting. Repeat after me. Good morning. Repeat. I'm excited. Repeat. Let's go. Repeat. Excellent. A few minutes later, Sarah joins them. She smiles warmly. Good morning, everyone. Today, we're going to the Riverside Farmers Market. Emma smiles. I've never been there before. Sarah nods. Perfect. You'll hear real English today. Not classroom English. Real conversations. Real people. Real speed. Emma feels confident. After the last few lessons, she believes she's ready. She smiles. This is going to be fun. Michael laughs. I think so too. The three of them begin walking toward the market. As they get closer, they hear music, children laughing, people talking, dogs barking, vendors calling out to customers. The market is full of life. Emma smiles. It looks amazing. Sarah nods. It is. But today, you're not here to shop. You're here to listen. Repeat after me. I'm here to listen. Repeat. I listen for ideas. Repeat. I don't need every word. Repeat. Excellent. They walk into the market. Fresh fruit fills colorful tables. Flowers brighten every corner. People are chatting while drinking coffee. Some friends are laughing together. Others are talking with shop owners. Emma listens carefully. At first, everything sounds normal. Then, two women walk past her. They begin talking. Their conversation is fast. Very fast. Emma catches only a few words. Weekend. Coffee. Later. That's all. The rest sounds like one long sentence. She frowns. What just happened? Michael notices. Did you understand them? Emma shakes her head. Not really. I heard a few words. But everything sounded connected. Michael smiles. Exactly. That's how native speakers talk. Emma looks disappointed. I thought my listening was getting better. Sarah smiles kindly. It is. Today, you're learning something new. Understanding fast English is a different skill. Emma sighs. I thought I was ready. Sarah smiles. You are. You simply haven't learned the rhythm yet. Repeat after me. I can learn the rhythm. Repeat. I don't need perfect listening. Repeat. Every day, I understand more. Repeat. Excellent. Sarah points toward a nearby coffee stand. Listen carefully. A customer walks to the counter. The barista smiles. Morning. What can I get for you? The customer answers quickly. Can I get a medium latte and blueberry muffin, please? Emma blinks. What? Sarah laughs softly. Did you hear that? Emma smiles nervously. No. It sounded like one very long word. Michael nods. Exactly. Now listen again. The customer repeats the order. Can I get a medium latte and a blueberry muffin, please? Sarah looks at Emma. Better? Emma smiles. Yes. I can hear the words now. Sarah nods. Because your brain knows what to listen for. Native speakers don't pause after every word. They connect everything together. Emma writes one sentence in her notebook. Connected English is normal English. Sarah smiles. That's one of the most important lessons you'll ever learn. Now it's time for today's listening challenge. Listen carefully. Michael says, native speakers connect words together. What does he mean? A. Native speakers always speak slowly. B. Native speakers pronounce every word separately. C. Native speakers link words together so sentences sound smooth and natural. The correct answer is C. Excellent work. Emma smiles. She looks around the busy market again. Nothing has changed. People are still speaking quickly, but something inside her has changed. Instead of feeling frustrated, she feels curious. She no longer asks herself, why are they speaking so fast? Now she asks, how do they connect those words? And that simple question is about to unlock an entirely new way of understanding English. Sarah smiles. Now that you've heard fast English, let's discover why it sounds so different. Emma nods. I really want to know. It felt like every word disappeared. Sarah laughs. The words didn't disappear. They simply joined together. Emma looks curious. Joined together? Sarah nods. Exactly. Native speakers don't speak one word at a time. They speak in groups of words. That's called connected speech. Repeat after me. Connected speech. Repeat. Words work together. Repeat. Listen for the whole idea. Repeat. Excellent. Sarah points toward two friends sitting at a nearby table. Listen carefully. One friend says, "What you doing?" Emma looks confused. Did he say, "What are you doing?" Sarah smiles. Very good. Yes. But in natural English, "What are you" becomes "whatcha." Emma laughs. That's much shorter. Michael nods. Exactly. Native speakers save time. They connect sounds naturally. Repeat after me. What are you doing? Repeat. What you doing? Repeat. Excellent. Sarah writes another example in Emma's notebook. Going to. Emma reads it. Going to. Sarah smiles. How do many native speakers actually say it? Michael answers. Gonna. Emma smiles. I've heard that before. Sarah nods. Exactly. Listen. I'm going to call you later. Now listen again. I'm gonna call you later. Emma's eyes become wider. They sound completely different. Sarah smiles. But they mean exactly the same thing. Repeat after me. I'm going to help you. Repeat. I'm gonna help you. Repeat. We're going to leave soon. Repeat. We're gonna leave soon. Repeat. Excellent. Michael smiles. Let's hear another one. Want to. Emma nods. I know those words. Michael smiles. Now listen to a native speaker. Wanna. Emma laughs. That's much easier to say. Sarah nods. Exactly. Listen. Do you want to come? Now listen again. Do you want to come? Emma repeats the sentence. Do you want to come? It feels much more natural. Repeat after me. Do you want to join us? Repeat. I want to learn English. Repeat. I don't want to leave yet. Repeat. Excellent. Sarah smiles. Now, let's look at another example. Have to. Emma reads the words. Have to. Michael smiles. How do many native speakers pronounce it? Hafta. Emma laughs. Everything is becoming shorter. Michael nods. Exactly. Listen. I have to go. Now listen again. I have to go. Repeat after me. I have to work tomorrow. Repeat. You have to try this. Repeat. We have to leave now. Repeat. Excellent. Emma smiles. I'm starting to hear the pattern. Sarah nods proudly. That's the goal. Don't memorize thousands of sentences. Learn the patterns. Then your ears will recognize them automatically. Repeat after me. I recognize patterns. Repeat. My ears are improving. Repeat. Every day I understand more. Repeat. Wonderful. Sarah smiles. Now let's practice with a real conversation. Listen carefully. Customer. Hi, how are you doing today? Shop owner. Pretty good. How about you? Customer. I'm doing great. Just looking around. Emma smiles. I understood that. Michael nods. Why? Emma thinks for a moment. Because I listened for the meaning. Not every single word. Sarah smiles. Exactly. Understanding English is not like solving a puzzle. It's more like watching a movie. You follow the story. Even if you miss a few details. Repeat after me. I listen for meaning. Repeat. I don't need every word. Repeat. I understand the message. Repeat. Excellent. Sarah points toward another conversation. A young couple is ordering lunch. The cashier asks, for here or to go? Emma smiles. I know that one. Sarah laughs. Good. The customer answers quickly. To go, please. Could I also get an iced coffee? Emma catches almost everything. She smiles proudly. Michael notices. How did that feel? Emma answers. Much easier. I wasn't chasing every word. I was listening to the whole conversation. Michael nods. Exactly. That's how fluent listeners think. Now it's time for today's native tip. When native speakers talk, don't ask yourself, what was every word? Instead, ask, what is happening? Who is talking? What do they want? Those simple questions help your brain understand the conversation much faster. Repeat after me. What is happening? Repeat. Who is speaking? Repeat. What is the main idea? Repeat. Excellent. Sarah smiles. Let's practice one more time. Listen. Friend 1 says, Hey, you want to grab some coffee later? Friend 2 answers, Sure. I've got to finish work first. Then I'll text you. Emma smiles. This time, she understands almost everything. Michael laughs. You're smiling again. Emma nods. Because I finally understand why native speakers sound different. They're not speaking too fast. They're speaking naturally. Sarah smiles proudly. That's a very important discovery. Now it's time for today's listening challenge. Listen carefully. Sarah says, Don't listen word by word. Listen for the message. What does she mean? A. You should translate every word into your native language. B. You should focus on the main idea instead of trying to hear every single word. C. You should stop listening if you miss one word. The correct answer is B. Excellent work. Emma looks around the busy market once again. The voices still sound fast. The conversations still flow naturally. But now, instead of hearing one long stream of sounds, she begins hearing complete ideas. For the first time, fast English doesn't feel impossible. It simply feels natural, and she can't wait to discover what she'll understand next. Sarah smiles. You're doing an excellent job. Now, it's time to stop listening to individual sentences. From this moment, you're going to listen to complete situations. Emma looks curious. What do you mean? Sarah smiles. Real life doesn't give you subtitles. Real life gives you clues. People, places, voices, facial expressions. The situation helps you understand the language. Repeat after me. I listen to the situation. Repeat. I look for clues. Repeat. I understand the message. Repeat. Excellent. The three of them continue walking through the market. They stop near a fresh fruit stand. Several customers are talking with the owner. Emma listens carefully. Customer. How much are these strawberries? Vendor. They're $5 a box today. Customer. I'll take 2. Emma smiles. I understood everything. Michael nods. Good. Now tell me the story. Emma thinks for a second. The customer wanted strawberries. She asked for the price. Then she bought 2 boxes. Sarah smiles. Perfect. You didn't repeat every sentence. You understood the situation. That's real listening. Repeat after me. I understand the situation. Repeat. The story is more important than the words. Repeat. Listening is understanding. Repeat. Excellent. They continue walking. A little boy is holding an ice cream. He accidentally drops it on the ground. He begins to cry. His mother smiles gently. Don't worry. We'll get another one. Emma smiles. I didn't hear every word, but I understood everything. Michael laughs. Exactly. Sometimes, your eyes understand before your ears do. Repeat after me. I use my eyes. Repeat. I use my ears. Repeat. I understand naturally. Repeat. Wonderful. Sarah points toward a bakery. Let's listen to another conversation. A customer walks inside. Good morning. Do you have any fresh bread? Yes. It just came out of the oven. Wonderful. I'll take 1 loaf. Anything else? No thanks. That's all. Emma smiles. That one was easy. Sarah nods. Why? Emma answers. Because I already knew the situation. People usually ask about bread in a bakery. Michael smiles. Exactly. Your brain predicted the conversation. That's one of the biggest secrets of fluent listeners. Repeat after me. My brain predicts. Repeat. Prediction helps me listen. Repeat. Listening becomes easier. Repeat. Excellent. Sarah smiles. Now, let's make it a little harder. Listen to this conversation. 2 friends are walking together. Friend 1 says, Did you see the game last night? Friend 2 answers, Yeah. It was incredible. I couldn't believe the ending. Emma laughs. I heard didja. That means, did you? Michael smiles. Very good. What happened? Emma thinks. They're talking about a game they watched yesterday. Sarah nods. Excellent. You didn't understand every sound, but you understood the conversation. That's exactly what we're training. Repeat after me. I understand conversations. Repeat. I don't need every sound. Repeat. I follow the meaning. Repeat. Excellent. Now it's time for today's native tip. Your brain loves patterns. If someone walks into a restaurant, your brain expects words like menu, order, table, drink, bill. If someone enters a train station, your brain expects ticket, platform, train, arrival, departure. Use those expectations. They make listening much easier. Repeat after me. My brain looks for patterns. Repeat. Patterns help me understand. Repeat. Every conversation has clues. Repeat. Wonderful. Michael smiles. Let's play another listening game. I'm going to describe a place. Tell me where we are. Emma nods. I'm ready. Michael begins. People are buying vegetables. Children are eating fruit. Someone is selling flowers. A musician is playing nearby. What place am I describing? Emma answers immediately. The farmer's market. Michael smiles. Exactly. Now another one. People are checking in. Suitcases are everywhere. Flights are being announced. What place is this? Emma smiles. An airport. Excellent. One more. People are ordering coffee. Someone is reading a book. A barista is making drinks. What place is it? Emma laughs. A coffee shop. Sarah smiles proudly. Wonderful. Do you see what's happening? Emma nods. Yes. I understand before I hear every word. Sarah smiles. That's exactly how fluent listeners think. Now it's time for today's listening challenge. Listen carefully. Michael says, Your brain predicts the conversation. What does he mean? A. Your brain guesses random words. B. Your brain uses the situation to expect certain words and ideas. C. Your brain stops listening completely. The correct answer is B. Excellent work. Emma looks around the busy market. People are still speaking quickly. The conversations haven't become slower. But something has changed. She no longer feels overwhelmed. She notices familiar patterns. She understands complete situations. And for the first time, fast English sounds less like noise and more like real life. She smiles. Maybe. Understanding native speakers has never been about hearing every word. Maybe. It's about learning how to listen like they do. Sarah smiles. You've learned how to understand the message. You've learned how to use context. Now, let's train your ears to hear English the way native speakers do. Emma smiles. I'm ready. Sarah nods. This is called shadowing. Emma has heard that word before, but today, she'll discover why it's one of the most powerful listening exercises. Repeat after me. Shadowing. Repeat. Listen. Repeat. Cope. Repeat. Excellent. Sarah smiles. When children learn their first language, they don't study grammar. They don't memorize vocabulary lists. They listen. They copy. They repeat. That's exactly what you're going to do today. Michael smiles. Don't worry if you can't repeat every word perfectly. Focus on the rhythm. Emma nods. The rhythm, not perfection. Sarah smiles. Exactly. Repeat after me. I follow the rhythm. Repeat. I copy the sound. Repeat. I enjoy the process. Repeat. Excellent. Sarah points toward a young couple walking past. Listen carefully. The man says, How's it going? Emma repeats. How's it going? Sarah smiles. Excellent. Now listen again. The woman answers, Pretty good. How about you? Emma repeats. Pretty good. How about you? Michael smiles. Very nice. Did you notice something? Emma thinks for a moment. Nobody spoke slowly, but I still understood them. Sarah nods. Because those expressions have rhythm. Your ears are beginning to recognize that rhythm naturally. Repeat after me. How's it going? Repeat. Pretty good. Repeat. How about you? Repeat. Excellent. They continue walking. A man is talking on his phone. He says, I'll be there in about 10 minutes. Emma repeats. I'll be there in about 10 minutes. Sarah smiles. Again. This time, don't think about the words. Copy the music of the sentence. Emma closes her eyes. She listens, then repeats. I'll be there in about 10 minutes. Michael smiles. That sounded much smoother. Emma laughs. Because I wasn't trying to pronounce every word separately. Exactly. Native English flows like music, not like individual blocks. Repeat after me. English has rhythm. Repeat. English has music. Repeat. I follow the sound. Repeat. Excellent. Sarah smiles. Now let's practice another real conversation. Customer. Excuse me. Is this seat taken? Emma repeats. Is this seat taken? Other customer. No. Go ahead. Emma repeats. No. Go ahead. Customer. Thanks. I appreciate it. Emma repeats. Thanks. I appreciate it. Michael smiles. Beautiful. Very natural. Emma notices something. The sentences feel easier every time she repeats them. Sarah nods. That's because repetition builds familiarity. The more familiar something becomes, the easier it is to understand later. Repeat after me. Every repetition helps me improve. Repeat. My ears remember the rhythm. Repeat. Listening becomes easier every day. Repeat. Excellent. Now it's time for today's native tip. Don't pause your audio after every sentence. Instead, repeat while the speaker is talking. You won't be perfect. That's okay. The goal is not perfect pronunciation. The goal is training your ears and your mouth to work together. Repeat after me. Listen and repeat together. Repeat. Don't worry about mistakes. Repeat. Keep moving forward. Repeat. Wonderful. Sarah smiles. Let's practice with another conversation. Friend 1. What are you up to this weekend? Emma repeats. What are you up to this weekend? Friend 2. I'm meeting some friends and going hiking. Emma repeats. I'm meeting some friends and going hiking. Friend 1. That sounds like fun. Emma repeats. That sounds like fun. Friend 2. You should come with us. Emma repeats. You should come with us. Michael smiles. Excellent. Now answer the question yourself. What are you up to this weekend? Emma smiles immediately. I'm visiting my parents and relaxing at home. Sarah nods. Perfect. You listened. You repeated. Then you created your own answer. That's exactly how fluency develops. Repeat after me. I create my own answers. Repeat. I speak naturally. Repeat. Every conversation makes me stronger. Repeat. Excellent. Sarah points toward a small group of musicians playing nearby. Listen carefully. Don't focus on the instruments. Focus on the rhythm. Emma closes her eyes. She hears the steady beat. The guitar. The soft voice of the singer. Sarah smiles. Language works the same way. Every sentence has its own rhythm. When you hear the rhythm, understanding becomes much easier. Emma smiles. I never thought about English like music before. Michael laughs. Most learners don't, but fluent listeners do. Now it's time for today's listening challenge. Listen carefully. Sarah says, follow the rhythm. What does she mean? A. Say every word as slowly as possible. B. Listen to the natural flow and music of English instead of treating every word separately. C. Ignore pronunciation completely. The correct answer is B. Excellent work. Emma opens her eyes. The market is still busy. People are still talking quickly. Children are laughing. Friends are sharing stories. The music continues in the background. For the first time, Emma isn't trying to catch every single word. She's listening to the rhythm. She's following the flow. And somehow, the conversations are becoming clearer with every passing minute. She smiles. English no longer sounds like a puzzle. It sounds like people, real people, living real lives. And she realizes that one final lesson is waiting for her before the day comes to an end. Michael and Emma slowly leave the farmer's market. The afternoon sun is beginning to set. The streets are quieter now. Families are carrying bags of fresh fruit and vegetables. Children are laughing as they walk beside their parents. Emma takes a deep breath. She smiles. Michael notices. You look happy. Emma laughs. I am. Today was completely different from what I expected. Michael smiles. What surprised you the most? Emma thinks for a moment. I realize that native speakers aren't speaking too fast. They're simply speaking naturally. Michael nods. Exactly. That's one of the biggest discoveries every English learner makes. Repeat after me. Native speakers sound natural. Repeat. I understand more every day. Repeat. I trust my ears. Repeat. Excellent. They stop beside a small river near the market. Several people are sitting on benches enjoying the evening. A group of teenagers is laughing together. An elderly couple is feeding birds. Emma quietly listens to all the conversations around her. She smiles. Something feels different. Michael looks at her. What do you notice? Emma answers. I still don't understand every word. But now, I understand what's happening. Michael smiles proudly. That's exactly how fluent listening works. You don't collect words. You understand ideas. Repeat after me. I understand ideas. Repeat. The message is more important than the words. Repeat. Listening is communication. Repeat. Excellent. Sarah joins them. She smiles warmly. Emma. Let's do one final exercise. Emma nods. I'm ready. Sarah points toward 3 different conversations happening nearby. Don't listen to every word. Tell me what each conversation is about. Emma listens carefully. The first conversation is between 2 friends. She hears. Vacation. Beach. Next month. Hotel. Emma smiles. They're planning a vacation. Sarah nods. Excellent. Now, the second conversation. Emma hears. Birthday. Cake. Saturday. Family. She smiles. They're planning a birthday party. Wonderful. Now the third one. Emma hears. Bus. Late. Traffic. Work. She laughs. Someone is late for work because of traffic. Michael smiles. Perfect. Did you understand every word? Emma shakes her head. No. But I understood every story. Sarah smiles proudly. That's real listening. Repeat after me. I understand the story. Repeat. I don't need every word. Repeat. I enjoy listening. Repeat. Excellent. Now it's time for today's native tip. When you listen to English every day, don't measure your progress by asking, "Did I understand everything?" Instead, ask, "Did I understand more than yesterday?" Small improvements create big results over time. Every conversation trains your ears. Every podcast strengthens your listening. Every story builds your confidence. Repeat after me. Every day I improve. Repeat. My ears are getting stronger. Repeat. English becomes clearer every day. Repeat. Wonderful. Sarah smiles. Before we go home, I have one final challenge for you. Tomorrow, listen to 5 minutes of real English. Don't pause the audio. Don't translate. Don't look up every new word. Simply listen for the main idea. Do that every day for 1 month. Emma smiles. I can do that. Michael nods. And 1 month from now, you'll be surprised by how much you understand. Emma laughs. I'm actually excited to practice listening now. Sarah smiles. That's because listening is no longer something you fear. It's something you enjoy. Repeat after me. I enjoy listening to English. Repeat. Every story teaches me something new. Repeat. I listen with confidence. Repeat. Excellent. Now it's time for today's final listening challenge. Listen carefully. Sarah says, don't listen for perfection. Listen for progress. What does she mean? A. You should wait until you understand every word before practicing again. B. You should focus on improving a little every day instead of expecting perfect listening. C. You should stop listening when conversations become difficult. The correct answer is B. Excellent work. Emma looks across the river. The evening sky is turning orange. She smiles as she thinks about everything she has learned. Not long ago, fast English sounded impossible. She believed native speakers talked too quickly. She believed she wasn't good enough. Today, she understands something completely different. Native speakers aren't trying to make English difficult. They're simply speaking naturally. And now, she's beginning to understand them, not because they changed, but because she changed the way she listens. Michael smiles. What are you thinking about? Emma answers without hesitation. I'm thinking in English, and for the first time, I'm enjoying every conversation I hear. Michael smiles proudly. I knew you would. Now think in English with me. I enjoy listening to English. Repeat. I understand more every day. Repeat. I trust my ears. Repeat. I focus on the message. Repeat. I don't panic when I miss a word. Repeat. Every conversation makes me a better listener. Repeat. Excellent. Take one slow, deep breath. Smile. Today you discovered one of the most important secrets of English listening. Fluent listeners do not hear every word. They understand the message. The more you listen, the more familiar English becomes. The more familiar it becomes, the more confident you feel. Thank you so much for spending this time with me on SpeakWise Podcast. If today's lesson helped you understand fast native English more easily, please subscribe so you never miss a new episode. Your support helps us continue creating free English lessons for learners around the world. If you enjoyed today's lesson, give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who wants to understand native speakers more confidently. Before you go, tell me in the comments, what is one thing that helped you understand fast English better today? I'd love to read your answers. Until next time, keep listening, keep learning, keep smiling. And remember, you don't have to understand every word to understand English. You only have to understand the message. This is SpeakWise Podcast, where every story brings you one step closer to fluent, confident English. Take care, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Goodbye.